here today to check out some more cricket.
But should we just call it like Cricket Tuesday or something like that?
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
It was repeating itself. Didn't we just see that?
It's so true, though.
Okay, well, first of all,
true.
Mitch Johnson, Brett Lee, MS Dhoni. With all that boring stuff out of the way, this is a very important, momentous occasion. All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews, Boring Land. Nick here.
Gabe.
And today on Cricket Tuesday, we are looking at one of our favorite figures in cricket, MS Dhoni. Now, we reacted to his movie, we watched his movie, and we have also done one video on him. So we're excited to return back to MS Dhoni. One of our viewers had said, you got to check out his batting skills. And so we are excited to check out this 5-minute video on some batting skills from MS Dhoni.
You know, of course we root for him because he's probably the one we've seen the most. We got to see his biopic, MS Dhoni. So obviously we became fans after seeing that biopic. And we kind of saw, it's funny in the biopic how they didn't want him for batting initially. His coach was like, oh, no, you don't even touch a bat. All you're going to do is wicket keeping, practice wicket keeping, practice wicket keeping. And a lot of times it's like that where, they may think you're good at one thing, but really they haven't given you an opportunity to shine at another. And obviously batting was his thing because we know already many of the escapades he's done as a batsman. And a good thing that they finally did give him a chance to bat because he bought India a world championship, right? So, I mean,
yeah.
it's...
It bodes well for the question I have because in that movie, and we're going to use that as our scripture for right now since we don't know too much. Right. In that movie, like you said, his school coach didn't want him to do anything with batting, just practice your wickets keeping skills. And then as he got older, we saw him mash the ball. And then when he was being considered on the national team, they didn't even want to look at him for his defense. They were just concerned about his hitting. So I'm curious, what is he known more for? Because in the movie, it seemed like as he got older, his defensive skills took definitely a backseat to his hitting skills. So I'm curious, what is he more known for all around? Is he more the hitter, more the defenseman, or is it balanced either way? But for us, we have not gotten to any of his batting skills yet as a reaction. So I'm excited for this Cricket Tuesday video. Before we get into this video, do not forget that we have another channel, Cricket for Americans. We've hit over our first 1,000 subscribers in just a few weeks.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. We didn't think it would happen that quickly. We had hopes, obviously, but we're also getting a lot more traction on the 7 or 8 videos we have on there. Go ahead and check out that channel. Maybe even wait until we get a few more videos so you can kind of just binge them all, which we understand. Go ahead and binge some Cricket for Americans. Subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. And the more love we get, the more motivation we're going to have to put videos. As of right now, we post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So we just posted one the day of recording this video. So let me stop talking. And when I say Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, I mean Pacific Coast time. All right. So are you ready, Gabe?
Always.
MS Dhoni? All right.
Always.
All right, so this is called MS Dhoni aggressive, batting versus Australia, the 4th ODI in 2007, and it says Dhoni the finisher. So let's check out Dhoni the finisher. 3, 2, 1.
The latest pin-up boy in Indian cricket, MS Dhoni, is out there.
I like that. The latest pin-up boy in Indian cricket.
There's the hair. It's nice to see it's not a wig.
The box to derail Australia. Sending it.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I've been watching a lot of these cricket videos, but I am loving the Indian colors.
2 openers, and now is promoted.
Oh, definitely. The uniform's sick, bro.
It's like the powder blue, the Charger powder blue. I love it.
Using captain's discretion, get himself.
It's definitely Australia. I was gonna say it looks like Mitchell Johnson, but I don't think that's Mitchell Johnson.
Proactive move.
All right, Dhoni, let's see what you got. Okay, I thought he caught that straight. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Nah, hit the ground.
is galloping MS Dhoni. He'll come back for the second.
There you go. Get at least one run there.
Second run is
Ooh, he kind of jogged in at the end. I would have
6 of those. Dhoni goes hard and straight.
There you go.
Great power. Nathan Bracken was at deep.
He punished that ball, even though it went on the ground. He punished
the fence.
Bludgeoned. Bludgeoned to the fence.
What a strike from him.
That's a great word.
Was in the slot and wind it up and absolutely nailed it.
Now I can see what he says by aggressive swing. Look how he finishes.
You know, I see the bowler there, and I didn't never notice it before, but they don't really.
Inside edge, more
Oh, there you go. The old sneakeroo. I never noticed before, but they don't really get in a defensive position. How much of these bowlers are they expected as defensive players? Or is it kind of like baseball, where whatever they can get you is just icing on the cake? Wow, he just barely missed that.
Just misses the
if that would have hit the wicket, he would have been out.
No, he's like, oh, come on.
That was so close.
Mid-on was up in the ring. And
that ball had some eyes on it right there.
A very clever
seeing eyes
shot.
on it.
Yeah.
Knew exactly where the fielder was. And even though he didn't middle it, but it was good enough for a 4.
So he's got 19 runs on 13 balls. And I think at the beginning of this, there was
you know what's funny?
36 overs with 14 overs left.
You just mentioned how they finish so low. They're not really in a defensive position, the bowlers, to field their position. And baseball is the same thing. Pitchers cannot field their position for the most part because they finish so off balance, man. And
straight drive.
Like
you just get out
right there.
Yeah,
right there. He was kind of more on a balance in the middle of that alley right there to defend it. But you're right. There's some pitchers in baseball that definitely do get in that defensive position really well, like a Greg Maddux or Tom Glavine, but not a lot of them.
Well, you
he's close. Yeah, you're right.
It's a slow ball from Johnson. Dug it out, but raced away.
Yeah, he did dig that out. That's what's punishing about cricket, man. You don't hit it too good, but you can still get 4 runs off it. There you go.
He finds the gap.
Just put it in play and find the gap, brother.
He stops the
there
ball.
you go. Nice defense, but nice hit.
Hitting from MS Dhoni. Once again, seemed to have just flicked the ball.
So it's at 40. There's 8 overs left. This is 50 over.
Will be just a single. So India 168 B5. Bracken to bowl the last over.
Ooh, they chanting his name. You know he's feeling it now.
Bowling, Brax.
Beautifully bowled. That is as good a ball as you can bowl in the last over.
Yeah, you gotta love when the crowd gets into it.
Can he finish it big?
That was
2 deliveries remain.
More deliveries going. Oh.
Down the ground. Hog is normally good. But the outfield is quicker and Dhoni is better.
And bro, all these ones right on target. It looks like they're gonna knock down the wickets. They're great bowls, and I mean he's just doing a better job.
Not far to go.
But it ain't like look at where the trajectory of that ball was gonna take it. It was gonna take those wickets, man. And I know these bowlers got to be thinking to themselves, come on, really?
Didn't even get the bend in.
That's if it's not going to hit, it's super close.
It'll take the maximum.
Well, he's looked for the maximum and
he was going for it on that last ball. Why not? There you go.
First 6 of the innings coming in the last ball of the 50th over.
That's what you call finishing off in style.
The captain. He's played a superb innings. Half century coming in quick time. Just a 35 balls, 5 fours and a 6. And India have finished off very strongly indeed. Giving it is more than 100%.
You know, that ball had a lot of carry to it. Like, it didn't start off with a high trajectory, high angle, but man, it went out in the stands.
Dude, you know, it's funny. Again, just watching the video, you can see, like you said, that last one, you could tell he was going for it. He was raking. Where in the other ones, a lot of them, he was protecting the wickets. He was just putting the ball in play. Like you said, the ball had eyes on it, okay? And that's a American expression where, you know, when you hit the ball and it just finds a hole. Wherever the fielder's not, that's where the ball goes. Because if it's hit at the fielder, it's going to be an out. But it's got seeing eyes on it, man. And that was like that. But it's a skill to be able to do that, to be able to put the ball in play all the time. In baseball, for instance, strikeout rate for us is how often the batter strikes out. And, we have guys on average that strike out. Back in the day, if you struck out 100 times, that was a problem. Now the average hitter strikes out 150, 200 times a year. There's guys pushing, no joke. I saw this last year. There's somebody who's pushing 300, bro. He had like 280.
Oh, stop.
280.
Stop.
I'm not even joking.
No.
You got to look it up. It was insane. And look, Tony Gwynn would roll over in his grave.
Oh.
Like, what? You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
But
David Eckstein.
It's because of being able to be aggressive. If you're going to be aggressive, you're going to leave yourself vulnerable because you're taking those big hacks. Where here, you could tell it's a skill to be able to take those control hacks at the ball and just put it in play. Not very many people can do that, man. In baseball, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing in cricket. You're either going to have control or you're going to go yard. You're going to go for it. And when you go yard, you're going to leave yourself susceptible to getting struck out, or in this case, getting those wickets taken.
A lot of people, they say don't ever go into the comment section of your own videos. And I just can't help it because I know you do too. I truly enjoy interacting with these viewers and hearing their thoughts, and we ask them questions. And I've learned a whole lot about cricket just from the comment section. And it's interesting because when you watch these batters hit, these batsmen hit, it looks like they just have good eyes and good reflexes, but there's so much more that goes into it. For example, the shine of the ball only lasts so long. And so what they're trying to do when they're able to pick up that ball when it's not so shiny, they're trying to pick it up in the delivery. What side that ball can they see? Which side has a shine, which side doesn't, and where it's going down so that they can follow it. You had mentioned, it's probably smart for them to follow the front foot so they can see where it's going. And a lot of people in the comment section, even though it made sense to me, they said, it's a lot about following the ball and where it's at and what side and where it's going to go and where the spin's at and where all these different components that they're able to do. They know the conditions, they know the fields, they know the ball, how much it's going to bounce in certain areas of that field when it's being bowled to them. There's all these things that they are thinking of in a split second and making the reaction. And when you watch MS Dhoni batting, he's not just doing the same advanced swing every time. Sometimes he's doing front foot, back foot. Sometimes he's just doing a little chip away swing action. I'm not sure what the cricket term is for that. And like you were saying, it was going in those perfect locations. The other thing I picked up on the end of that video, when it started, there was 2 wickets taken, 2 outs. When it ended, and there was only like 14 overs left. When it ended, there was still 2 outs that accumulated, not on MS Dhoni's part. So when he's finishing that game, he's someone they can count on to not get one of those outs, or I don't want to say silly out, but it kind of is a silly out when you have only 14 overs and you have 8 wickets left. Let's not waste any balls. Let's try to get as many runs as we can. It's not a test match.
Right.
And it's quite impressive that he was able to stick in there the whole time. A few of his partnerships didn't work out, but he was able to finish. And then the sweet spot, the cherry on the top, he hits that sixer on that very last ball.
Which, like you said, he was going for it. It's funny. Yeah. Thinking about what you were just mentioning about the trying to pick up the ball out the hand. We tell kids that, at the high school level, having coached myself and played, and, try to read the ball out of their hand. And do you know how to read the difference between a fastball and a breaking ball? Have you ever heard this?
Something about the laces, right?
When the way that you hold the ball, if it's a four-seam fastball, when you pull down on the laces and throw the ball, you won't see it because it's rotating so fast. You don't see any laces. However, if it's a breaking ball that's spinning this way, you'll see a little red dot, bro. In my entire, and we're talking about against high school. We're not even talking about pros or any of these guys that are throwing maybe 80 plus at best. Okay, I've never seen the dot, and I could know it's so hard to see. So I'm sure there's guys that could probably say, "Oh yeah, I can read the ball out of their hands and see what side it is, the laces." Maybe for the real professional, but I guarantee you, so many people can't do that. Even the professionals that say, "All right, look for the laces out the ball." It's so hard to do because, like you said, you're also thinking about, your where the fielders are. You're looking out into the field. Okay, where do I want to hit it? Where do I not want to hit it? Okay, how are they set up against me? Is this ball going to come up and catch me in the face? You know what I mean? And, redecorate God's property over here. You know what I mean? Like all those things are going through your mind. So I would just think, you look for other little tricks, kind of like in the movie Lagan. Remember when they couldn't pick up the ball off the guy that was doing the helicopter thing, and then he grunts every time he's about to pitch, pick it up. That's why I was talking about the foot. That's what I would teach, because again, I myself have never been able to read the ball coming out of somebody's hands. They say, give me a 54-foot read. Why is it a 54-foot read? Because the pitching mound in baseball is 60 foot 6 inches. So by the time the pitcher takes a stride, you assume it's about 54-foot read. I've never been able, and I'm talking about high school kids. As a coach, I'll stand in the box and still can't pick up that ball. I'm just reacting at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I know people can. They said stories about your boy Tony Gwynn could sit there and just fastball, curveball, changeup, fastball, without even, you know what I mean? But that's why he was a career, 320 hitter, 310 hitter?
338 or 339, brother. Come on, give him some credit. Man, come on. I'm pretty sure 339. But that's the difference between the super athletes and the awesome athletes. The not so super athletes is they just have those abilities to pick up those things. Let us know if what we're saying is hitting on any kind of marks or is making sense in the comment section. As you know, we do read that. We appreciate the support that we always get on Cricket Tuesday. We know you guys love it, and we hope you appreciate this video. As short as it may be, I can already hear the complaints. We hope you enjoyed it. We love you guys all very much. Thanks for always checking us out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.